What year were you born?
I was born in 1984.
What date? What
May
day of the
1st.
week was it?
It was on a
Did
Tuesday.
your parents tell you anything about the day you were born?
They actually did. They said it got a little complicated because I have the umbilical cord around my neck.
Where were you born?
I was born in Peru in a town called Paramonga.
How were you given the first and middle names that you have?
Well, I'm not sure about the first name, but the middle name is Maricela. So it's a mix of my mom's name, Maritza, and her sister's name, Gisela. So Maricela.
Your first most vivid memory?
Well, I have some memories about me and my parents in Peru with the family, big family we had.
What was your bedroom like?
Well, my bedroom was white. I had a lot of paintings on the walls, paintings that I drew myself. That's it.
Can you describe the neighborhood you grew up in?
Yes, it was nice. A lot of people, the kids, we used to go out outside and play till like 7, 9 o'clock, and then we all go home. It was nice.
How many brothers or sisters do you have?
I have no siblings, but I do have a cousin that's like a sister to me.
Was she born?
She was born on February 4th, 1983.
What memories do you have of her from when you were growing up?
Well, a lot of memories with the family, getting together on holidays, really good memories, even here.
What responsibilities did you have at home when you were young?
I used to do the dishes, clean a little.
Do you have any heroes or role models when you were a child?
I probably did, but honestly, I don't remember right now.
What were your favorite summer activities?
We like camping by the beach. We used to like going out with my friends outside to play, and my cousins too.
What did you want to be when you grew up?
I wanted to be a singer or an actress, but I can't sing at all.
What's different about growing up today from when you were growing up?
A lot of things. One of them, I think, is the responsibility and being a mom.
Did you ever get into any trouble?
I think the only trouble I got in it was probably just because the curfew maybe took a little more time than I was
Were
supposed to.
there any phrases that were popular when you were a teenager?
Yes, we had this whatever or as if. It was popular from a movie.
What did you like to wear?
I like to wear like crop tops and pants.
When did you learn how to drive?
When I was 30, a few years ago,
You.
I drive in
What
school.
was your first car like?
A Toyota 4Runner.
What dreams and goals did you have for your life when you were a teenager?
I wanted to go to the army, but I got a little scared when it was time to sign up
Did
for
you
it.
decide what you wanted to do with your life?
Well, unfortunately, I couldn't go to college and just work and met my
How do you
husband.
feel about that choice?
Good. I feel really good. You know, have my kids, still young.
Did you meet your spouse?
Well, his family and my family know each other in Peru, but we never met. So here, his family and our family and my family got together in a barbecue at a park, and that's how I met him.
What did you like about him?
I like his smile and his personality.
What's your favorite story about each of your children?
There's a lot of stories, but I think the most that I remember the most is when they were born. That was the best story.
Remember about holiday celebrations?
Well, the holiday celebrations here are great, but the best memories I have is from Peru. Over there, you know, have fireworks, and then on New Year's, you actually get to burn. It's like a doll made of cloth, and you get to burn it like the old.
Is there one holiday memory that stands out for you?
Sure, so once in Peru, when my grandparents used to be alive, That's one of the best ones I had.
What do you remember about me when I was born?
Well, I remember I was super scared because I was a mother for the first time. But when you were born, I fell in love immediately.
What about when I was younger than I am now?
Well, you were a pretty good girl. You never gave me some problems. Really healthy girl, really calm.
Do you know the meaning of your family name?
Not really.
Are there any stories about the origins of your family name?
If there is, I don't know
You
about
ever
it.
had any nicknames as a child or as an adult?
Yes, when I was a child, my family used to call me Negrita. Well, they still do, which means like since I was a little dark. But they used to say it like a sweet way.
Do your children like you?
I think my son is emotional just like me. And my daughter, when she gets mad, she doesn't like to talk, just like me.
Which do you think you have the most of? Talent, intelligence, education, or persistence?
I think talent. I used to draw a lot. Not anymore.
Three people in history you admire most and why?
I think one of them is my grandpa on my mom's side, my grandma on my dad's side, and my parents. They were really hardworking people.
If you have three wishes, what would they be?
It would be, one of them would be for my kids to be always healthy and happy. The second one would be for all the kids to be able to eat every day, to all the kids in the world. And the third one would be to keep my parents alive for a long time.
If you won $1 million tomorrow, what would you do with the money?
Well, first of all, I'll probably buy a house, anything we need, any essentials for us. And then I'll probably try to help the people from Africa.
What's the best compliment you ever received?
When people say, oh, you have beautiful eyes, or I like your personality.
What things frighten you now?
Losing my kids, my parents, or my husband.
What frightened you when you were a young adult?
I really don't
Do
remember.
you feel differently about yourself now from when you felt when you were younger?
Yes, I think I'm happier now than when I was younger. I mean, I was happy then, but now I feel like I'm more happier because I have my kids, my own family.
What do you think has stayed the same about you throughout life?
I think my attitude, my happiness, I think all that, positive.
What do you think has changed?
Oh, definitely all the responsibilities I have now with the kids, school, work, all
How
that.
have your dreams and goals changed through your life?
Well, before, my dreams and goals, I think it was just about me. But now, they all depends on my kids and my family. All my dreams.
In the mirror.
Oh my God. I'm getting old.
What about your 20s and 30s?
Well, my 20s, I was already with my husband and with a child. And now I have two, enjoying my two kids.
What events stand out in your mind?
Well, the day my kids were born, the day of my wedding, their baptism, and my daughter's first communion, and there's more to come.
If you could go back to any age, what age would it be and why?
I think when I was a child, maybe around 7, 8, where I had both my parents with me and no responsibilities at all.
How do you feel now about growing old?
I think I'm okay. I don't worry about that much right
The
now.
hardest thing about growing older.
I think the wrinkles.
The best thing.
I think enjoying watching your kids grow up.
Forward to now.
I think as every parent wants to see their kids graduate.
What have you liked best about your life so far?
Starting my own family.
What's your happiest or proudest moment?
Every event with my kids and graduations.
Difficult thing that ever happened to you?
Oh, when my grandma died and I couldn't go back to Peru to say goodbye.
You know now that you wish you'd known when you were young.
I wish I could know how hard all the responsibilities are.
Advice did your grandparents or parents give you that you remember best?
One of them is to always be myself everywhere I go.
I have a philosophy of life.
Always share a smile.
What's your best piece of advice for living?
Always try to be happy no matter what situation you're in.
If a young person came to you asking what's the most important thing for living a good life, what would you say?
I would probably say stay close to your family, love your family, and be happy.
The power to solve one and only problem in the world, what would it be and why?
It will be kids hunger.
Why?
Because it would be nice for those kids to grow, become adults, and have a beautiful life, just like everyone
Would you
else.
like your children and grandchildren to remember you?
How funny, nice, and happy I was.
If you could write a message to each of your children and grandchildren and put it in a time capsule for them to read 50 years later from now, what would you write to each?
Ooh, that video will take forever. There's a lot of things I would love to say to them, but right now I'm just gonna say that I love them so much, and that wherever I am, I watch after them and take care of them.